Okay. Let's get moving. We've got our melted charges. Oh, God. Well, Steam decided to pop up the overlay. I'll give it a point, though. It auto-paused the game, which I didn't expect it to do. Didn't even go to the menu. It just knew to pause the game? Is there a pause button?
Shell storage is below.
Anyway, that worked out. Alright. This game does move at a nice clip. It knows when to take its time and it knows when to be speedy, and like we're off to the races. We're very much firmly in the story now. It's not trying to tell a super complicated story. It's just sort of like getting you where you need to be at the time you need to be there. Appreciate that. The default aim is like awfully low. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I guess it's because I want the camera to be higher overhead. Like if I'm looking straight forward, if this makes sense, it's just overhead height for him. And compared to something like Dark Souls, sorry, I'm going to keep making the comparisons. The Dark Souls camera or a lot of other cameras, even for this time, were further back from the player character and higher above the player character. So it feels like when I have to aim this high, it feels like I'm losing a lot of, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm losing camera coverage, but it's really fun.
Not about to run short of ammunition.
Oh, you know what? Wait, are we in? Oh, we are in chapter 3. Okay. So, oh, wait a minute. Was I wrong?
Just get the ship out of
Oh, no, that's the number. Okay. So, there's one missing. I have one that I haven't picked up in chapter 3. No, we're already in chapter 3. It's kind of crazy. Thank you. NPC's doing a decent job of keeping coverage. Really wish I could see my enemies a hair better and they see me a hair worse, but make do. So, is that... I'm just doing my regular melee there. Alright, so I don't even have iframes on doing the execution. I forgot about that. I think that was a gripe of mine at the time. So I took a bunch of damage while doing that execution because the thing exploded on me. And you can't cancel out of it either. Alright, not too bad. I gotta... hold on. What are the chainsword combos? It's really just... okay. Light stun, interrupt single target. Kick stun. Shoulder bash. So it's really just a series of... kind of makes sense. Let me swing this around a little bit. So I don't think there's no charged attack, right? It's just finalizing the combo. Okay, so the melee stun will give me the area of effect stun, it seems like. So I keep that in mind. Especially because the end of that combo, if I just melee, it does a big AoE, but it has a recovery, a very long recovery on it, so I get hit afterwards.
Move the shell into place.
I like this. Again, like natural storytelling, just to be like, yeah, you're big. You don't have to know anything about this other than to look at it and say, oh yeah, your really huge guy is actually as strong, if not stronger, than he even looks.
Right into the gun's chamber.
We cannot rely on luck for this, Sidonus. We follow the shell up and make sure it reaches its destination.
Aye. Now back to the lift.
I wouldn't call it a new objective. I'd say same objective, but all right, back the way we came, I guess.
When did humans get so big?
When did human? So, see, again, like nice environmental storytelling. Like, assuming that's a canned line that you will always hear in that location. We don't have. We have like the interactions with. We have the interactions with the other guardsmen before this to sort of give you some. That was a very big flash that I cannot see through. Oh wow, okay. Wow, he still hit me with that, didn't he? Pretty sure he did. Can I make them kill him by just kiting him around? Or will they not actually kill him? Anyway, what I was trying to say was that the environmental storytelling there of them going, hey, this is like notably weird that these guys are so big, to the point that even one of the major enemies does not recognize them as normal combat troops that they've seen before. All right, seems like, wow, okay, yeah, he just no stun. I should just expect no stun at that point. Funny how right after they got the execution finish on them.
Space Marines!
All right, let's see.
We seem to have annoyed these wards.
Okay. Oh, you can detonate them individually. I don't know. Do I hurt myself if I detonate it on myself? I don't know. So because I have no iframes, I have to do something I'm not. Oh, here's my test of strength thing. QTs, classic of the 2000s and 2010s. I have to rethink the way I'm orienting myself to the whole combat system. I'm thinking, frankly, unfairly about this and thinking of it as like, oh, I can time my stuff based on assuming that I'm not going to get hit as long as I get the timing off. But the timing isn't that tight. It's I need to be away. So I need to roll way earlier. I can't be Dark Soulsing this.
Keep clear. This is not a drill.
No, it's a lift. See, I'm funny. Alright, where are we going now? These are some kind of bare hallways, and I wish there was a little more detail in them, but you know what? It's fine. Yeah, see, I'm still taking damage as I do that. It's very bad. There we go. So baiting them out to get into an area where I can, you know, do what I need to do, get my health back is important. This is less than optimal level design, I would say. Having, like, I understand what they're trying to do, make this seem like an ambush, but this is not super fun encounter to have. Alright, nothing back there. We've got to head. We get to continue to see our bomb move up, which is good environmental storytelling stuff. We get to look down and see, oh, that's where we came in from right at the start. Oh, hey. Nice. You wander a little bit, you get rewarded. It is a little weird to just walk over that like it isn't something I would have to mantle, but you know what? It's fine. Let it rock. Come on. Chop chop. We're on a schedule. I do wonder if these elevators are entirely mechanical, or if they are doing something that was very common in the. I mean, not mechanic. If they are there for the mechanical reasons, or if they are there for design reasons that were kind of more common, and some of them were particularly notable at the time. That sometimes they would use things like elevators to hide the fact that the systems were all running off of hard drives and trying to load a lot of content needed to be hidden in the background a little bit. Marksman mode unlocked. Okay, gonna tell me about it? Fury now allows you to enter marksman mode. Time slows down, allowing you to place shots with lethal precision. Use mouse 3 to enter Fury, then mouse 2 to enter marksman. Marksman ends when the Fury meter is empty or when you release. Mouse 2. Marksman mode does not affect turreted weapons. Okay.
Gun firing in 3, 2, 1.
I don't know if is it cheating that there? Did it just ignore the damage because they weren't alerted yet? I'm just wondering.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we put it back.
Gun firing.
Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
All right. Protect our buddy.
Reloading.
Incoming fire.
The shakiness. If they would just take that out. Actually, I wonder if there's a mod to remove it. You know what? 2 can play at that game. Have some grenades.
Incoming.
Stand clear.
I don't appreciate the sheer amount of damage they can put on me. They're very efficient at hitting me, which, you know. Oh. Wow. Okay, that just straight up took me out. I think it was at full health. Or basically. Alright, lesson learned.
Authorization established, Ultra. The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
Alright, tell me about marksman again. Is this it telling me that it wants me to use this opportunity to show off the marksman mode when it pops all those guys on the ridge? Maybe that's what it's saying.
There's our shell. The orcs have pulled it out of sequence.
Then we put
Firing
it back.
now.
Leandros, get the shell into that loader. I will cover you.
Alright. We're going to cover him in the next episode.